What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the shop. So in the last video that I put out, I flattened down the workbench here, and the main drawback from doing that was that my entire shop is now covered in sawdust and it needs to be cleaned up. So for the first part of this video, I'm just going to be hitting the reset button here in the shop, clean up all the tools, put stuff away, sweep and vacuum the floors. And just like that, this place is now completely cleaned up. Now, it took a little bit longer than I originally thought it was going to, but I'll tell you what, all of that sawdust and the routering from the bench, all of that sawdust went everywhere. I would now like to actually do a couple of tasks here in the shop that I've been meaning to do for the last couple weeks. Over here at the workbench, I need to remount the vise, and I would actually like to clean out the threads here. I haven't done that since I mounted it on here 2 years ago, so I'd like to clean those out and clean the actual screw off also. It has some gunk and crap in it that needs to be cleaned out anyway. And I'd also actually like to make a couple of new jaw plates on here. And the nice thing about actually taking that off and replacing those jaws is that because the workbench is now completely flat, I can now make some jaws that are actually flush with the workbench. So now I get to make a brand new pair out of some nice oak. So not only do we have a flat workbench, we also pretty much have a brand new vise too. The next thing that I'd like to do is make a top for this. I got this about 6 months ago. Wrenches and pliers and screwdrivers and all sorts of stuff like that. I got larger stuff. It's really excellent storage. These bottom drawers are really good for larger tools. Even this right here, this is kind of like my junk drawer. The main thing that I like is it has these soft close drawers. When you're working and you want to just get things done, the last thing you want to do is close a drawer nice and slowly. So you can slam these shut and they still work perfectly fine. I set tools on here, I set, you know, other stuff on here that could scratch it up, and it already has a couple little dings in here, but I'd like to make a top for it. I actually have a piece of 1/2-inch plywood here. Kind of funny, I keep all of my plywood back here. I can fit several 4x8 sheets, so a 1/2-inch sheet of plywood will actually fit nice and flush on here. So let me cut that up real quick, we'll drop that in, and we'll complete our next task. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. I feel like I got a lot done. I was really overwhelmed this morning when I walked out here and saw all of the sawdust. Having a clean shop is always important as far as safety and, you know, workflow goes. I mounted the new Vise jaws. Super happy with that. Let me know if you guys have any ideas as to what I could put on that tool cart. I don't have anything specifically planned right now for it. If you guys have any other project ideas or video ideas that you'd like to see me do here in the shop, please do not hesitate to leave that down in the comments. I really do appreciate that. I'm trying my best to respond to you guys in the comments if you guys have questions. So yeah, with that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.